All right, folks, on this Tippler Talk Tuesday, let's talk about what types of breeds, tipplers, you may have in your loft. I really should say breed. I should use the word what line, what type of bloodline, if you will, you have in your loft. Now here, what you're looking at is a variety of what I believe in my mind are a little bit of Bowden, a little bit of Sheffield's, Lovatt. This old girl right here, she's older. She's definitely, to me, from what I've seen, the long body, Lovatt style. The yellows and the reds, of course, have been said. Now this is a dark yellow and a light yellow. If you look up in the if you Google the Sheffields will mainly come in yellow and red. That's what they're known for. This guy right here, the model, looks like the Harry Shannon line. Pretty ugly. Let's get these guys separated a little bit. And maybe I should just empty these out and do one at a time. Let me do that. All right, folks. Took out some of the birds. We're creating a problem. So here's what I have. I got online, started comparing some of the old photographs of some of the birds that completed some time flying. And what I discovered in my loft is that if you look closely, you can trace back to some of those original tipplers. I will never say I have, but I will say I have similar. And there's a difference. Similarities and having are two different things, because we do not know really, unless you, like I said before in previous videos, you buy them from people that had them imported from overseas. For example, I know a gentleman over in the Baltimore Club. He has imports from overseas, and he has the Harry Shannon line, which I also have 2 pairs down on eggs right now. And this guy resembles some of the Harry Shannon. Very ugly, very pronounced cherry red eye. They have long beaks, and their body, the way they're shaped, looks like a Harry Shannon to me. This one right here, to me, resembles the pilots. Some of the pilots I've seen in some of the pictures. You can see that some of these guys resemble some of those. If you look online, you will see the similarities. So go through your tipplers in your coop, in your loft, and tell me what you have. I have others that resemble Bowdens in my loft, and I think I got pretty much damn near almost all the lines. And for those that have the let me go get my paper. I got a list of them. Stand by. All right, folks, I have a list of tipplers. I was online looking at some of the different bloodlines that have been documented as flyers. Of course, you have the Gordon Hughes, you have the Lovatts, Harry Shannons, you have Macassfields, Bowdens, you have the Meredith, the Manchesters, Sheffield, Plesters, and Davies. And Davies are nothing more than just a Harry Shannon. Davy obtained his birds from Harry Shannon, I believe, and that's why they call him Davies. And Oscar, Canadian flyer Oscar Zovic, he has flown the Davies and done well with them. Now, if you go in your loft and you look at your birds, get online, com- combine all those tipplers together in your loft and see what you have. What do they match? What do they look like? If you look at if you Google tipplers and Google each one by themselves, Gordon Hughes, Lovatt's, Harry Shannon, Macassfield, Bowden's, Meredith, Manchester, Sheffield, Plesters, and Davies, you'll find that you may have one or two birds that resemble those lines of tipplers. These guys just won't quit. But anyway, I also have, to me, they look like plesters. Let me show you a little one that I have. Look like a plester. All right, let me add this little guy right here. This little dark smoky blue, ugly looking little thing. But he does have a white flight. You can see a white flight. You put him in the mix. You can see his smoky blue, ugly little guy. Question is, do they fly? And I have, like I said, I have some feathers. I have a list of birds that I've looked up in the internet, and you could just see if you go and look and combine your pigeons together, and you'll see the differences in some of them. You know, these look like the pilots. Harry Shannon with the grizzling. The Lovatt, love the Lovatts. Some of my Lovatts back in the day had touch beaks. Still carry that gene today. This yellow one has resemblance of a Lovatt and Sheffield. And of course, usually the Sheffields come in colors, reds and yellows. Well, you have it, folks. For this Tippler Talk Tuesday, look at your birds. Tell me what you have. Comment below. If you think they look something different than what I've just presented to you, let me know. If you have something in your loft that you've been told that it was a certain kind of line, share that with us. And remember, all we're trying to do is fly these birds and see what they do for time. That's what they're built for, flying. All right, folks, keep this one short for today. Peace.